head today, it looks horrendous. It's not doing anything, so I've literally just bunged it up. So it's one of those days. If you can see steam, it's just from my coffee. It's just cooling down. I just took a sip and it burnt my soul. So yes. But anyway guys, thank you very much for clicking on today's video. I know it's definitely been a minute since I've uploaded, so I do apologise for that. But it definitely won't be like that going forward, so regular content will be coming your way. So today I thought we'd just do like a really nice sort of chatty video. I'm going to be doing some really nice glowy skin using the new Vieve Skin Dew. So I got this the other day. I haven't actually used it yet. I was waiting to film this video. I mean, look at this. What is this? So yeah, this will be my first impressions. I have had a look at the packaging already. One thing I will say is that I was very surprised at how small it was, considering like in size comparison to like my MAC lipstick. I don't know if it's just me, but like I think that's quite small. It's 20 millilitres, so compared to like my number 7 Skin Illuminator, that's 30. So I know obviously it's like only 10 ml different, but still, I don't know, it just feels really light. But then I suppose you don't need a lot of it, so hopefully that will be enough to last a while. So I'm going to be using that today, along with another a lot of mixtures of different products, and also some other Vieve, like the Essential palette and also the blusher that I've got. So yeah, a little bit of a mix today. But before I get started, if there is any of you watching this and you haven't yet subscribed, please do hit that subscription button. It really helps my channel grow, and I really want it to grow a lot this year, so please do hit that. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so before I get into the makeup, I just wanted to give like a little bit of like a shout out to these products actually, in terms of skincare, because I've fully prepped my skin already. But things that I've been absolutely loving at the moment, and I probably think a lot of you have either used these, heard of these, or want to try them, is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I've been using this since December and my skin has been absolutely loving it. Just a little bit of background on my skin. As you can see, I've got a lot of scarring here and I've also got some blemishes. That's not unusual for my skin. It's very problematic. I'm very acne prone, as well as combination. So I can have a mixture of oily skin, but also very dry. But this has been probably the only cleanser I've used that's got on with my skin for quite a few months. Normally I'll try something for a month or two and my skin will either really dry out, it'll bring out even more breakouts, or it just plain and simple won't get on with it. This has been really gentle to my skin. I know you can get this in a scent of rose, but I really like this scent. It basically smells like a spa. If anybody's been to a spa and you know that lovely, like really relaxing smell, it's basically this in a jar. I love it. I know it's been really getting on with it. You don't need a lot at all. A little bit goes a really long way. And when you buy this one, it comes with like a, what am I trying to say? A face cloth, yeah, to help sort of get rid of it. So help cleanse the skin. So basically put a little bit in your hands, warm it up, apply it to the skin, then use a little bit of warm water to then massage it in, and then use the face towel to then so you dampen that and then get rid of the residue. Is that the right word? Residue? Cleanser? You know what I'm trying to say. And then followed by the Ren Ready Steady Glow Day AHA Tonic. So this just gives like a really nice glow to the skin, and it smells of apricots, which I think is on purpose, I think, if I'm right in thinking, if I'm remembering correctly. And then followed by the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Day Cream. Outlet that's got very similar skin to me, and you haven't tried the Elemis Pro Collagen Balm, definitely give it a go. I really, really like it. And I think this is going to be like a staple now in my cupboard for my skincare. So yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of background info on what I've been using. So like I said, today I'm going to be doing some nice glowy skin, you know, really nice, ready for the summer. I say summer, today's weather's been shocking. But no, just some nice glowy skin. So I've got a mixture of powder products, cream products. So yeah, it's just going to be a nice, chatty, fun, playing around with makeup video, basically. What I'm going to use first, I'm just going to go straight in with foundation, to be honest. I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. And I use this in shade Fiji. Now this might be a tad dark for me at the moment because as you can tell I'm very pale. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it with my foundation brush. I'm just going to dot it around. So I know some people apply concealer first, some people apply foundation first. This personally is how I prefer to do it. So I use a mixture of my foundation brush and my beauty blender. And I'll show you how I do that. This personally for me is just how I find the best coverage. Particularly because I have scarring and blemishes, I do want that full coverage without it looking cakey. And this is, I've tried different ways all the time. But this is personally the best one for me. So let me just go around in circular motions is what I find best. It just really buffs into the skin. Okay, so I've gone over with my foundation brush, just buffing it into the skin. And now I'm going to take, just because I've done a really light sort of layer, I'm now going to go in with my beauty blender, but I always dampen it, hence why it looks so massive. And then what I just do is I put it onto the beauty blender and then I just literally dab it over to the skin. And I always find that this really helps that full coverage but not cakey look. It really helps the fact that I dampen it. But what I do is I dampen it under the tap and then I just literally take some kitchen roll and squeeze it in the middle of it. This is one I made earlier. And it just takes that right amount of sort of moisture out of it so it's not too damp. And then I just apply it. It's also quite nice because then the sponge is quite cool when you're applying the foundation. Okay, so I think that just gives like a nice, almost flawless base. And with that, and now we're going to go in with concealer. And a concealer I've been really enjoying is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. The other version of their concealer I don't like. I know a lot of people do. I personally find it really dries out my under eyes. But I've really enjoyed this one, and I'll definitely be repurchasing this or the Collections 2016 Hour Concealer, which is literally under a £5. That's really good as well. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed using that. It doesn't dry out my skin, really covered. I just realised I was like really close to my eye and I don't know why. But yeah, no, I was really enjoying using that. And it just gives the right amount of coverage and it really brightens up the under eye without sort of drawing attention to your problem areas. So let's go under here. Just bring it onto the lid as well. And I've been like comboing up a lot of products recently, and I've been really enjoying doing it, like mixture of brands and just seeing what works well together. So I've been having like a real play with it all. But something I've really liked, which I'll put on after my bronzer, because I'm still trying to work out if it's better before or after the bronzer. But it is the Revolution Super Dewy Liquid Blush, and it's called Fake the Flush. And it's a really lovely colour. I'll just show you on the back of my hand. It looks quite like vibrant. So it comes out like this. But then when you do it in it, it's like a really gorgeous, like peachy, corally colour that works really well with my skin tone. And I think that was only like, I want to say that was £5 as well, but I'll link it down below. But no, I've been really enjoying using that, because I was looking at the Made by Mitchell. I wasn't sure because it's quite, I think it's quite a bit of money for something I haven't used before, because I haven't used a cream blush. So I wasn't too sure. I was like, I'll try something just in case my skin just doesn't get on with it, or I just don't like the appearance. I can't today. We're going with bronzer first, and I'm still using the Hoola Caramel. I was watching something the other day. I can't think whose vlog it was. I think it was Megan Grubb actually, and she was using it. She said she's really not been getting on with it. She found it really patchy. And I know what she meant by that, because when I first got it, I thought the same. But I don't know if it's like, I find with this one, rather than the original Hoola, you really have to use like minimal product. Otherwise it can be really intense. So I don't know if anybody else has had problems with that, but now I absolutely adore this. but I'm literally putting, you can probably tell like how light I'm touching my face if I just do it from straight on. That's all I do. But yeah, I just wondered if any of you guys had tried it and you'd had the same issue, because obviously I always recommend it, and I don't want you guys thinking, why the hell Shannon recommended this, it's so patchy. But no, just light application and really minimal product. It's buildable. That's what I find with it. It's a buildable product. Okay, so that's Hoola on. And then I'm going to apply my little blush. I'm just applying it with one of my Real Techniques, I was going to say Revolution, Real Techniques brushes. It's 402. So all I do is I prop it on. But can you see it comes up? And then I just hated it. So that's why I stayed away from it, because I was thinking because my skin's oily, it moves the products. I remember now. But yeah, so that's just, I just think it looks really nice. I think it's really like a healthy looking sort of, you know, blush. But I will go over the top with it with the powder blush, just to show you sort of the vibrancy you can get. And I just dab over so it kind of blends out the edges, so it's not so rounded like a, you know, clown. And I just put some down the bridge of my nose. But yeah, no, I really like that. So now what I'm gonna do, should I apply some Skin Dew now? Yeah, yeah. So let's give this a whirl. I really hope like a lot goes a long way, because this was, oh my god, I should really remember the price of this stuff. This, I can't even remember. It was either 21 or 19 pounds. Right, so it's on the back of my hand. Let's just show you. I mean, that is stunning. Wow. It's like a really gorgeous, like goldy tone. So I'm doing as Jamie Genevieve says, and I'm just literally, oh wow. Okay, a lot does go a long way. And something else for all you like fake tan lovers out there. Well, not even fake tan, I mean you can do it even if you don't, but I always just think, well, this will look really lovely over bronze skin. She shows you how to like apply it on like your shoulders and your collarbone, and it just looks gorgeous. I'm just gonna do a little bit here. Oh, that's really nice. Really nice. Just gonna put, I'm probably gonna go back in at the end once I've done like my eye makeup and stuff, just in case there's any parts that I want to apply it. Because I feel like this would look gorgeous in your inner corners. She has said as well, like using this on its own or with the Vieve Glow highlighter, it's like a really good combination. But I imagine like even if you used it, where can you see? Oh, that is lovely. That is lovely. Even if you just use it with your own highlighter, I can't imagine it's not gonna just be for Vieve, is it? I think that would be nice. Oh, I like that. Yeah, a lot does go a long way. So hopefully that'll last a while. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna really lightly go around, stopping everything, guys. I'm just gonna really lightly go around with my powder, and as you can see, I need a new one. Look at that. I used to powder all over my face, but now I've just literally been powdering in the areas that I feel need it. So like this is if you want like a natural skin looking skin, but with that coverage. So something that's not too heavy. If you're somebody like me that gets a bit oily skin, so I'm just literally going under the eyes. It's just really light usage. I'm just gonna go over where my blemishes are. Can you see? Lovely that is. highlighter is gorgeous. It keeps catching my eye, like as I'm moving. Right, and now I'll show you the blusher. Now I'll show you the powder blusher over the top. So I'm gonna go in with Vieve Pesca. This is my favorite powder blusher at the moment. Oh my goodness. So it's this gorgeous color. So it works quite well with what I've applied. And also, if you have the Laura Mercier Peach blush, that would work really well as well. Right, so I'm just gonna go over it. They just seem to work really nicely together. But I love this color blush. A few of my friends asked me like, oh, what's that one you're wearing? A few people have. And I always notice when I've done this skin, how I'm doing it, obviously minus the Skin Dew, and I've just used my normal highlight, people have said, oh, your skin looks really nice. I'm like, oh, thanks. There we go. I really like that. I think it looks really fresh. Yeah, it's really fresh skin. I might try we'll see how we go, and at the end I might try my Becca highlight over the top of the Vieve Skin Dew just to see what of an impact. I may even apply more Skin Dew towards the end on like the inner corners, my eyebrow arch, and we'll just see how it goes. So now what we will do is we'll go on to eyes. But as soon as that one runs out, I would definitely repurchase. So if you haven't bought that, maybe put it on your birthday or Christmas list, you know, or save up some money and grab yourself some. What I'm going to do is, I haven't used this in a while either, is the MAC Painter Lily paint pot, just to prep my eye. Okay, so I've brought you in a little bit closer, so just so you can see the eye makeup a little bit better. What I'm going to go for is I'm still going to go for something fairly natural, something that's easy to wear during the day, but also quite suitable for the evening. So I'm just going to keep it all really nicely tied in and going with like the nice skin things. And I hope you can see now I've brought you in just sort of like that nice glow that's got, and the nice blush sort of finish. Right, what am I gonna, I don't even know what colours I'm gonna use. I think I'll start with, I'll go in with So Shy, you know, just like, no, I'm going to go in with Cozy, which is the peachy colour. We'll keep with the peachy theme. But also, can we just talk about the fact that I feel like every single person in the UK is having some sort of glow up right now? I've literally not had one. My hair still has greys in it. It has not been cut. My nails, I mean, let's not even talk about them. My eyebrows. Literally, and I need to paint my toes, like it's not even a joke anymore. Yeah, no, I just feel like I was really slow on that train of booking everything in, and then I thought, crap, maybe I should book a hair appointment, and I can't have one until the 16th of June, so that's fun, isn't it? Obviously, where we've moved, I had to find like all new people. I was like, oh my god, I don't have a hairdresser and I don't have a nail tech or anything, so. But to be honest, I think I'm going to just carry on doing my own nails. Like I've got my own gel kit and stuff. But it's always nice to get somebody else to do it. And then we're going to go in, I think, with Delicious, which I always feel like is like my go-to shade. Regardless of what I'm doing, I just always seem to go back to that one. But I realise, guys, that every single time I talk to you, it probably sounds like all I do is watch Netflix. I mean, you wouldn't be too far from the truth, but just because I love talking about, I love series, like I'm such a series fan, like I just love it. I started watching The Bold Type. It's amazing. It's like, if anybody used to watch The Hills, Laguna Beach, Gossip Girl, if you're like that sort of person, which is you should need to be my best friend because that's exactly who I am, you will absolutely love this. It's a proper like chick flick like series. It's so funny. It's not reality, it's like all filmed in like Manhattan, and like there's these three best friends and they all work at the same magazine, but it's just so funny. I watch it when I'm in the bath. It's my favourite place to watch any series, you know. can really get in the zone. And I'm literally cracking up laughing. Rich can hear me, he's like, what are you watching? And I'm like, The Bold Type. Did I even tell you what it was? Yeah, no, The Bold Type. And it's so funny. Even my mum loves it. I've got my mum watching it. Whenever I text her, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm just watching The Bold Type. I go, right, okay. But no, if you have not watched it, please add it to your list because it's so good. I'm a little bit sad that I'm almost at the end. I'm like in the last season. Does anyone ever get like that? Like when a season finishes, you're like, what am I gonna do now? Like you feel like your left arm's gone a little bit. But no, definitely watch that. It's so good. But as always, guys, I should call this makeup and Netflix chat, honestly, seriously, because I feel like I'm always going, let me know what I should watch next. Find in the corner a little bit, which I think is really nice. I'm just gonna go underneath with Cozy as well, just to sort of give it that like a bit of a matchy feel. I really love this palette so much. She's done so well with it. I've literally been sat on my foot, like cross-legged, like on my chair, and my foot's gone dead and it really hurts. Okay, so that's done. And now I think I'm gonna give it a little bit of shimmer. I'm gonna go in with Glimmer. This always gives like I just apply it with my finger. I think that sits best with this shade. Just think it gives a really nice finish to the eye. It just makes it a little bit special, you know? It just gives it a little bit more texture and depth to it. I'm just going to use a little bit of Skin Dew in the corner of my eye. I'm just really intrigued. I am aware that I'm using a really big brush to put it on with, but all of them are dirty that I use for the corner of my eye, and I didn't think, oh, okay, so this has it, like the tiniest bit I've literally just applied. This side doesn't have it. Let's just go in. Oh, I haven't got any on my brush, that would help. Oh, I like that. Oh. But that has literally just soaked that up with a brush. Just hope you wouldn't need to use a lot of this product, you know, if you're using it with a brush. Right, so here we go again. I want to put a little bit more. I want it to like literally, let me try with my finger. Oh, holy moly. A little bit much there, but we'll work with it. Nice. I'm just going to apply it a little bit on my, oh wow. Okay, yeah, no, this is stunning, guys. Look at that, like, that is lovely. I'm just going to apply mascara. I'm not going to put on lashes today just because I want it to be quite natural. Just a really easy makeup, no faffing or anything like that. I'm using the Hourglass mascara. For those of you that are new here, I don't like this mascara. But I spent an extortionate amount of money on it and I have to use it. No, it's not that bad. I just don't think it's worth £30 personally. I think you can literally spend £10 and get a better mascara for it. I mean, it does the job, but I don't know. I was expecting, like, it made Zoe Suggs' eyelashes look fantastic, whereas mine, it just literally, it just didn't do anything amazing, put it that way. And it was really gloopy when I first got it. It seemed to, I don't know how, but it seems to have got better as time's got on and it's not so gloopy anymore. But yeah, no, me and Hourglass mascara have not been best friends. Let me go a little bit underneath. How I've been doing my eyebrows recently has also changed, and a product I absolutely love is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. This was so cheap. This was like Why do I try and remember the price of things when I actually can't? It wasn't a lot at all. I want to say like £4 maybe. I'm going to link everything down below just so that you know I'm not giving you the wrong information. But I've been loving this. I think it's really, really good. So I've just literally brushed my brows with a spoolie. I'm just going to go in with the pomade sort of clear gel just to sort of prep the eyebrows. Just to help the powder stick. I don't always use the pomade part of it. I just sometimes just use the powder. But I personally prefer using powder for brows. I know some people don't, but I personally do. I think it's a really good application. It stays. No, Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. Loving it. Like, you can literally pay. I used to use the Urban Decay one years ago, and then I used Benefit, I think. I've literally gone through so many brow products because I just generally don't have any. What you can see here is old microblading. So I've used eyebrow products for years. You can pay like, what, £27 for a kit, and then this literally does the exact same thing. So that's my eyebrows. Let me just bring you out a little bit. I think the skin's still looking really nice and healthy. I might apply a little bit more powder blush because I didn't go too crazy with it. Let me just apply a little bit more. Yeah, that's nice. Perfect. So I think the skin's looking really nice, the eyes are looking nice. Now it's just my lips. Now lips, to be honest with you, I haven't been wearing much lip liner. I've literally been just using lipstick or a gloss or even a lip balm. But what I'm going to use today, just because I want it to be still quite natural, instead of just going in with a lip liner, I'm just going to go straight in with lipstick, to be honest, and just apply a little bit of gloss over the top. And I'm using the MAC Nick Chapman Cream Sheen Lipstick. So I don't know if you can still get this one. But I've recently bought a Nippon, is that how you pronounce it? From MAC. And it's quite similar, it's just a bit more corally. So I'm just gonna hide this. I don't know why I'm trying to talk while I'm putting lipstick on. But it's just a really nice, like pinky, nudie colour that's quite subtle, which is what I'm all for really. And I'm just gonna go over the top with NYX Butter Gloss. Best lip gloss ever. I'm saying that now. Just go over the top, and as you can tell, it's a very, very similar colour to the lipstick I just put on. This lip gloss is not like that really sticky lip gloss. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'll apply the highlighter over the top, and this is just my Becca C-Pop. I'm going to apply this over the top just to see if it does sort of give a bit more of intensity over the top of Vieve Skin Dew. So I'm just going to apply it over here. I mean, wow, you can see it from space. Okay, yeah, that's insane. So just going over, oh my god. Just to give you a little bit of an idea, this is Becca highlighter. Normally, can you see, it's just this one here. I've got a little bit of, hang on, I've got a little bit of Skin Dew. Right, can you see? So this is it without the Skin Dew underneath. This is it with Skin Dew underneath. So you can definitely see a difference. So you can definitely wear it. So this side is more like subtle. Bam, you can see that from miles. Let me just even that up. I don't know if I want to put it on my nose, but we'll give it a go. And there. Yeah guys, that is gorgeous. That is seriously glowy skin. Wow. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is sort of my new sort of skin routine in terms of skincare and skin routine in terms of makeup. This is how I've been applying it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do hit the subscription button. It really helps out my channel. And please stay tuned for my next video that will be going up probably in the next few days. And I'll be reviewing the Makeup Revolution Aerial palette. So I'm really excited. I haven't used it yet. It's literally been on my desk and I'm like, I need to film a video before I use it. So I'll be doing that next. Feel free to leave any comments. I love reading all of them and chatting with you guys. But I will speak to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.